A prominent comedian and media socialite Livhu arrested for allegedly killing his 33-year-old wife Lindelani Nangobela has just made his second appearance in the Thohoyandou Magistrates Court in Limpopo. The case has been postponed. SABC News reporter Phimani Baloyi and video journalist Wurisani Libebe bring us the latest. A very good morning once again. What transpired in court?
Good morning, Desiree. Yes, indeed, that court appearance has been postponed to the 23rd of February. It was a very brief court appearance, contrary to what we saw yesterday, when Madaje's lawyer, Livhu Madaje's lawyer, Advocate Hlongwane, stated on record that his client, who is not interested currently in applying for bail, and that he does not object to the postponement for further investigation. But what we saw yesterday, in contrary to this, was a highly emotional Madaje pleading to court for his release, stating that he needs to be released immediately, giving reasons that he wants to prepare for his partner's funeral and burial, stating that he has been cooperating with police officers since his incarceration. He gave 3 points that proved his cooperation with law enforcement officers. Number one was that he had handed over both his phone and that of the deceased. Number two, he had also handed over the pins of such phones to ensure that police are able to, get access into both phones. And his third reason was that he has video footage that proves his innocence, stating that such video footage had been given to police officers to ensure that their investigation runs thoroughly. But we might go back to it, just to go back to this case. This is a couple that had a very busy relationship that we saw on social media, where there would be posts of them happy, and then the following day there will be posts of them alleged assaults against each other, and there will be court case after another court case, and then there will be mediation and them coming to the table and saying we forgive each other. We just saw on Friday, the day before the deceased was found dead, we understand that they came to this court here, the Thohoyandou Magistrate Court, where there was a mediation process in order for one of the assault cases to be finalized, where at the end of it, it was withdrawn, and it was agreed that the two parties would sit down and find a solution to their problems, which led to an assault. And I must add, it was an assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. It wasn't a common assault case. But let's speak about today, Desiree. He appeared today. It was very brief. His lawyer stated that they have no intention of applying for bail at this point in time, and the case was postponed to the 23rd of February. But outside court, Desiree, as you saw earlier, there's a lot of interested stakeholders who are saying they are opposed to bail, stating that he must be incarcerated because during the commission of this specific crime he was out on bail. To speak to one of these stakeholders, we're joined by an ANC local representative here with us. Thank you so much, ma'am, for speaking to us. How do you react? He's not interested in applying for bail and the case was postponed.
Thank you very much. I will not bite my tongue. Ndi shumise ruambo rune shango lothe hapa kha Venḓa lothe kana across the country vha ḓo zwipfa uri ndo rali ri dzi member dza ANC ro kwashekana vhukuma nga zwithu zwo iteaho, ngauri Lindelani musi ri tshi sedza kha social media ndi fhethu hune ova a tshi sumbedzisa hone vhuṱungu vhune a khou ṱangana naho ṱhamusi riṋe sa vhafumakadzi huna hula na fhaḽa he ra ḓi dzhenelela, ngauri lufuno hu pfi ndi bofu o swika he ro vhuya lwa mu swikisa he a dzhena hone ṋamusi. Zwino riṋe mulaedza une ra nga tou senda kha shango ḽoṱhe heḽi ndi wa uri ndi zwone ro zwipfa a tshi khou ri ene ha tshena dzangalelo ḽa uri a bvele nnḓa nga beili, ngauri mbiti dzine dza vha hafha nnḓa riṋe ri nga ima ri nga zwi imisa mara ri nga si zwi kone, ngori ndi vhathu vhanzhi vho vhaisalaho vhane vhaṅwe a vhaho hafha na zwiimiswa zwoṱhe zwo vhaisala zwihuluhulu. Heneyi African National Congress ine ya vha ruling party ro zhakekana vhukuma sa vhafumakadzi, sa izwi ruling party i kha zhalinga ḽa u lwa na GBV ine ri khou vhona ro kwashea ro vhaisala ende ri khou ri kha shango ḽoṱhe not Venda fedzi ri ri yowe rine ro vaisara a ri takuwe ri farane nga zwanḓa ri se mulaedza kha mulayo uri mulayo kha u khwaṱhise tshanḓa kha tshiṅwe na tshiṅwe tshine tsha vha tsho ri dzhiela vharangaphanḓa vhashu kana vhana vhashu vhane vha khou aluwa matshelo vha ḓo ri imela kha zwiṅwe na zwiṅwe kha ḽino shango. Ndo livhuwa.
Ndoliboa. Desiree, that is the leader of the ANC who was in court with us, basically saying that they are pleased that he abandoned bail because as leaders, community leaders, they've seen the anger and hate of the people here and they don't know if they'll be able to sort of prevent them from harming the suspect if he was released on bail, stating that the law must take its course and ensure that no other woman is hurt in the hands of her lover. I'm joined by the EFF, which was also in court, Desiree. Sir, as the EFF, how do you respond? He's abandoned bail and he's been incarcerated until the 23rd of February.
As EFF, we are very much sad about what happened to the deceased. We are going to make sure that we must help the family of the deceased until the justice is served to the deceased. We are not going to just talk like this other one who are just talking without action. As EFF in Bembe region, we already give the family an attorney who's going to make sure that from the family of the deceased, justice must be served, and whoever that is responsible for this murder, they must rot in jail. And we are also going to help the family in terms of post-mortem, because you know this current government, they are very slowly in terms of doing things. So we are going to make sure that our attorneys must go and help and push the government to push the matter of postmortem so that the family can be able to bury their loved one. And we are also going to help the family in terms of social workers. We are going to take the social workers to the family so that the family must find peace in this matter. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Desiree, there you have it. That's the representative of the EFF talking that they are working, saying that they're working closely with Ms. Lindelani Nongobela's family to ensure that they get closure. But Desiree, yesterday when we spoke to the family, they expressed a hurt that they say they don't know how they will walk away from. But what hurt them the most was that they are unable to make funeral arrangements for Ms. Linde because at this point they don't know where her identity document is, and they tried yesterday to speak to the accused about where might they find her identity document, stating that without that identity document, they don't know what they would do. But further, as the EFF was stating, we've seen today inside this court, Desiree, a lawyer, a legal representative saying he is going to be watching brief on that case on behalf of Ms. Lindelani Nongobela's family to ensure that she gets justice, Desiree. We'll keep monitoring this court case, Desiree, and bring you developments as it happens.
Thank you so much there to Pimani Baloyi.